Meet the author, Sharon Creech. Meet the illustrator, Harry Bliss. Kane was the principal who loved the school every day. Morning strolled down the hallway and saw the children in their class. He saw them learning shapes and colors and numbers and letters. He saw them reading, writing, and drawing and painting. He saw them making dinosaurs and forts and pyramids. Oh, he would say, I ran these fine children. I ran these fine teachers. Listen, this a fine school. Near Mr. Kane school. Tilly lived with her parents and her brothers and being in a small house next to a big tree. On Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, Tilly went off to school. At school, Tilly learned her shapes and colors and numbers and letters. Sometimes when she saw Mr. K standing on the hallway, wait, I ran these fine children, he said himself. I ran these fine teachers. Listen, and fine school. On the weekend, and Saturday and Sunday, Tilly climbed over her favorite tree. She stuck a bean snowball through a stick. Let go now, beans! She pushed her brother on a swing. She tried to teach him how to skip. But on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, Tilly went off school. Bean and her brother did not like to see her. Hurry home, her brother called. One day, Mr. Kane called all the students and teachers together and said, this is such a fine school. I love this school. Let's have more school from now on. Let's have school on Saturdays too. The teacher and student did not want to go school on Saturday, but no one knew how to tell Mr. King that he was proud of the children and the teacher of all learning they were doing every day. And so that Saturday, Tilly went off to school. But it's Saturday. What about swings? Her brother called. Following month, Mr. K. And now this is such a fine school. I love the school. That's more school. On now on, let's have on Saturdays too. The teacher and the student did not want to go on Sundays. But no one knew to tell Mr. K. He was proud of the children and teachers of all learning they were doing every day. And so that Sunday, Tilly set off to school. But it's Sunday. How about skipping her brother? The following month, Mr. King called everyone together again and said, this is such a fine school. I love the school. Let's have more school from now on. Let's have school on summer to all summer long, very single day. How much we will learn, he said. We will learn everything. We will learn all about numbers and letters, colors, and say Roman and Egypt and the Greeks. They will learn about dinosaurs and castles and everything. We will learn everything. The teacher and the student did not want to go on school Saturdays and Sundays and holidays and all summer long. Every single day, but no one knew how to tell Mr. Kane. He was so proud of the children and teacher all about learning were doing every day. And so on the first day summer, Tilly set off to school. But it's summer. What about summer? Her brother called. And the day Tilly went to see Mr. King, she stood in his office in front of his desk. What a fine school this is, said Mr. Kane. What an amazing school where everyone learning. Yes, Tilly said. We certainly are learning about amazing things. A fine school, Mr. Kane said. But Tilly said, not everyone is learning. What? Mr. Kane said. He looked very worried. Ooh, learning. Tell me and I will see that they learn. My dog and Bean hasn't learned how to sit, Tilly said. He hasn't learned how to jump. Oh, Mr. Kane said. And my little brother learned how to skip. Oh, okay, Mr. Kane said. And I said, but you go to school, Mr. Kane said. Our fine school, true, he said. But I haven't learned how to climb very high in my tree, and I haven't learned to sit on my tree for a whole hour. Oh, Mr. Kane said. That day, Mr. Kane walked up and down, looking at the children and teachers. Up and down. He walked up and down, up and down. The next morning, Mr. King called everyone. The children and the teacher were very worried. Mr. King said, this is a fine school. Fine teacher, but no one is learning. Fine children, fine teachers. We're very worried. Mr. King said, there are dogs who need to learn how to sit, how to jump creeks. What did he mean? Was he going to make their dogs come to school? There are little brothers and sisters who need to learn how to swing and skip. What did it mean? Was he going to make their young brother and sister come to school too? The children and the teacher were very worried. And you, all of you, children and teachers, you need to learn how to climb a tree and sit on for an hour, Mr. Kane said. The children and the teacher were very worried, and so now will not have school Saturday and Sunday or the holiday. A huge embers roaring cheers soared up the ceiling and float out of the window. So that everyone in the town hear the fine children and fine teachers shout fine. Thank you, everyone. This is fine school. You need to subscribe and like if you want to read another story every week. Bye.